Shut up. I know you. I can feel all of your stares. I can feel them all. Whatever. Tell me you know Sleepybug's type without telling me you know Sleepybug's type. He is dark and mysterious. Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Sleepybug. If you are returning, I miss you, Sleepyhead, and if you are new here, it is nice to meet you, cutie pie. And welcome to the hub of all things oh so cozy, oh so sleepy, and oh so sweet. So, you guys, this is our first recording in our cozy space. Look. I painted this. It's not good, but I like it. Our game that we will be playing today is called Tavern Talk. If you haven't heard about it, now you will. Tavern Talk is a cozy visual novel about running a tavern in a D&D-inspired fantasy world. And you gather rumors, you serve magical drinks, and you get to meet adventurers for a life-changing quest. I'm excited. You're excited? Let's do it! I like the rain sounds. Oh, it's an elf! Hiya, Innkeep, how's it going? All fine and dandy? Can't complain. How about you, Fable? All fine and dandy? Yes, all fine and dandy. I had such an exciting day. Really exciting. Did you go on an adventure? Even better. I took a walk around the grove. And then I replanted a mushroom that had fallen over. Then I patiently waited for it to turn into a mushroom monster or a mushroom mimic. Maybe a gnome? Did it? No. But I got to take another walk around the grove. How was it? Great! I got to see some stones, the same trees, the same Arathine Hydra guarding the entrance to Avalon, the same moss. I even got to water the asters. They didn't really need it, but I was there, so... Sounds very exciting? Who am I kidding? My life is as exciting as a roasted nut. Oh no. Depends what kind of roasted nut. Nuts are very healthy, very thrilling in sauces or as a snack. There are various types of nuts. Walnuts, peanuts, hazelnuts. I'm allergic. I'm sorry. Oh. I didn't know that. Oh, no worries. I mean, I never told you. And hey, at least something would happen if I ate a nut. Just not something very fun. Anaphylactic shock and all that. Does that count as an adventure? No, I think that counts as a mistake. So what you're saying is that you're missing some spice? Oh, no, 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 no. I have a very sensitive stomach. I don't think chilies would help me much. Though I'm very good at growing phoenix chilies. I was talking about the spice of life honey bun. Ah, oh, that's what you meant. Well, yes. Yes, exactly, that's it. There's no chili flakes, no garlic, no dragons. Just a lot of salt. Ugh. I'm like a bland soup. Oh no, I'm like a bland soup. So a classic case of boredom, I see. Do you know that feeling when nothing exciting is going on in your life? Like, life isn't bad, but it's not particularly fun? Yeah. Have you tried visiting a circus? Have you tried adding zest to your soup? Have you tried adding a little zest to your soup? Maybe take a walk, but take a walk outside of the gates. Baby steps. Huh? Drama, buzz, excitement, something fiery. Are you done? Go to the theater or a gala, arrive in a hot air balloon. A hot air balloon? Don't they fly up really high? Yes, I think that's the point. I'm afraid of heights and of people. And of actors. But apart from that, I'm trying. I tried singing, but what is singing if it's not telling of a tale? Is she a bard? How can I sing of things if I never lived through anything? What do you mean? Well, day in, day out, I live in the same green soup of routines. Sure, I have my forest and I look after it. But I want to get out there and see something. Like, for example, listen to this song I started writing. I wish to be a hero, slaying mighty drags. I wish to meet a pretty nymph, resting by the lacs. That don't rhyme. That doesn't rhyme. Or Drake's. Oh my god, that's my fault. That was my fault. That was a sleepy bug error. That's worse. It's fine. I'm pretty nymph. That's pretty daring. Sounds like a good song opening to me. I like nymphs. Of course it is. That's the point. Finding them, enjoying themselves in the water. The sun shining through the treetops, making the stream glisten in fragmented light, a divine beauty. I would love to sing about the exciting magical things I encounter. But to be honest, the most exciting thing in my life is coming to your tavern and discovering new drinks. Not a lot of songs you can write about that. I wouldn't mind a jingle. Make me a jingle, Fable. I'll think of one. Can I mention nymphs? Yes. I'd prefer if you didn't. I prefer if you did. Mention the nymphs. Okay, maybe one day I'll get to offer them their own jingle. In the meantime, can I offer you a drink? Yes, I'd love a drink. The usual? Yes, please. That means a swift strike, in case you forgot. Thank you for the reminder, Fable. It's my favorite. It always makes me feel like a feather-light nymph floating on the waves of a sunny lake. Do you want to be with a nymph or be the nymph? Both? Facts. I understand. No judgment. But mostly I want a swift strike. Message received. Although, progress? I was wondering. I've been coming to your tavern for so long and I still don't know anything about how you make your drinks. Could you show me? Yes. Really? Yeah. What should I do? Do I need to put on an apron or summon a familiar? How do I summon a familiar? Just follow me. Oh, this is a whole thing. Oh, this is a whole thing. Welcome to my drink mixing nook. So, this is what it looks like back here? Hello, Andu. Careful, I haven't fed him yet. Where do we start? Well, usually I start by figuring out what my patrons want. To make sure I don't forget what they order, I take notes in my journal. Let's have a look. Ooh, draw a recipe. Oh, you pinned my order. I did. If I want to look for specifics, I check my detailed notes. I do keep a log, just in case. When I'm sure I know what was asked for, I browse my recipes. Can't you just freehand mix something and see what sticks? No. I like to mix and match for a more varied result, but the right balance is crucial, so I stick to my recipes. Facts. When I've settled on one, I can use the chalk to draw it on the board. What if you pick the wrong one? I can either erase it with the sponge or just pick a different recipe. My ingredients are stored in the 5 bottles to the right. Okay. There's dexterity, intelligence, defense, strength, and charisma. Oh no, this is really like D&D. I love that. I think dexterity sounds the tastiest. I had a feeling you might say that. If I mess up or want to redo my drink for any other reason, I can simply feed my mistakes to Andu. He's like a little trash can. Once I'm done, I ring the bell to activate the primordial vortex. Actually, I don't need to bore you with the magical details. Just try making a drink. You've got this. Okay, alright. So we need our journal. We're making a swift strike. So we have dexterity. We need dexterity to go all the way up. I think I used too much dexterity, but it's fine. So I need to just pour out a little bit. Is that okay? Here we go. So we need one more. Oh, there we go. One more dexterity. We need some of that. Perfect. And then we need a little bit of this. Yay! Okay, so it tells you when you did it. Perfect. Y'all, that took me 20 minutes to do. It was really fun, but it took 20 minutes to do. Wow, it actually does teleport. Of course it does. What did you think was happening? I thought you were very good at sleight of hand. I see. Well, give your creation a taste. That's delicious. You made that. Thank you for showing me the ropes. Thank you for your enthusiasm. These adventures you dream of, aren't you scared they'll be the end of you? Maybe, but how would I know if I never try? Yes. Do you actually want to try? Well, yes, I want to tell great stories, but... But what? Never mind. Shut up. I can feel all of your stares. I can feel them all. Whatever. Tell me you know Sleepybug's type without telling me you know Sleepybug's type. Any here. He is dark and mysterious. Hi. How can I help you? A drink. For you? Right. What kind? Drinkable. Very specific. Thank you. How about a spoken heart? Some charisma couldn't hurt. Sure, whatever. Alright, Sasuke. Alright, we know the drill now, guys. So, We need a spoken heart. Oh, I did the wrong button. We need a spoken heart. Perfect. So we need 3 of these. Oh, we need 3 of these. Glug, glug, glug. Perfect. And then we need 1 shot of... Perfect. And then we need another shot. And there we go. That's our spoken heart. Yay! He's drinking a little fruity drink. Is so cute. This should be digestible. Maybe even tasty. Thanks. Almost washes away the memories of that banshee haunting the lonesome lagoon at night. And her bone-shattering song of sorrow. Almost. Okay. Alright. The brooding type, I see. What are you thinking about, Fable? Just dreams. Yours or someone else's? Mine. Other people seem to have the courage to follow theirs. Why can't I be like that too? Isn't that up to you? I wish it was. My brother says my dreams are a fool's errand, that I'm running away from where I belong. We are rangers, Fable. We belong to the woods, like the stream that ripples down the mountain, or the birds in the trees. We keep the balance. It's what we're meant to do. And is that what you want to do? Yes. No, not really. I want to experience things outside the safe borders of the forest. I want to live a life so full of adventure, boredom would feel like bliss. I want to be brave and strong. And I want to sing songs about my adventure that make other people yearn for that same freedom. Of course, I could never leave the Ashen Grove behind forever. It's my home. But there's nothing wrong with going away from time to time, right? I mean, my brother looks after the grove as well as my sisters. I think it'd be fine without me. Then you should do what your heart desires. Will it stop aching then? I think so, yes. What if it's wrong to leave though? What if destiny never meant for me to leave? What if it did? But I love when people do that, but what if it did? That would be a dream come true. Be your own genie, Fable. Your adventures start with you. Thank you, Innkeeper. You really are the most exciting part of my day. Oh, Fable. I think I love this game. It is nice to meet you. Well, hello. Well, hello there. If I do say so myself. Greetings, traveler. How may I help you? You own this establishment, innkeeper. Last time I checked. Huh. And with whom do I owe the pleasure? The name's Carolyn. Carolyn? Carolyn. You can call me Care or Lynn. Couldn't care less. Nice to meet you. Care. Nice to meet you, Care. Lynn. What can I do for you? Perhaps something to drink? You do the thing with the quest, right? And so they say, we do quest. Okay. Do you want one? You can have a look at my notice board. No. No quest for me. But I may have one for you. Or your notice board. Tell me more. Heard of a werewolf making trouble up in Trigarian. Terrorizing farmers, tearing sheep apart. The whole program. A werewolf? That's news to me. Listen, me too. Didn't see one in almost a decade. And that was far south of Arove. Arove. Been wondering if it's the same one just moving up like a nomad. I thought the werewolf hype died along with that one romance novel, Twilight. Ugh, you mean the one with the vampires? You know, I actually am like really digging this game. Like I'm like, dang, should we sit here and play the whole thing? Like I'm like, we was just gonna play a few, like a little bit. But we might be here for a while, y'all. Get comfy. Ugh, you mean the one with the vampires? Think so. Nah, that just split society into two camps. Team werewolf and team vampire. We will always be team Jasper in this house. Do you understand me? Do you understand me, sleepyheads? We are team Jasper in this house, just so everybody's aware. I'm just saying. Which one are you in, Keep? I think I'm a werewolf girly. Oh my god. Oh my god. Now me having realizations about myself. I think I'm a werewolf girly. Is it the fur or the pecs? It's the pecs. Neither. Questionable experiences with the other camp more so. I'm itching to ask for the details. Don't. How about you? Wouldn't you like to know? Yes, that's why I asked. I like. We are so sassy. Keep guessing. Okay. Alright, Miss Lynn. Has anyone ever told you you could pass as a werewolf? Yes. All the time. At least twice a day. Only downside to looking like a werewolf is getting mistaken for one. I see. Is that why you don't want to take care of the werewolf yourself? Yes. No. I'm just afraid he might look a little too much like my Uncle Dragon. Like my Uncle Dragon. Would feel bad slaying that fella. You know, hunchback, hairy, crooked teeth. Is that a werewolf or just Uncle Dragon? You can't tell. Same fate befell Aunt Olga. I'm sorry to hear that. Nah, that had got it coming. Oh no, poor Aunt Olga. Never fall behind your grooming schedule, or before you know it, the next wannabe Van Helsing will strike you down with a silver arrow that he didn't need. That's a waste of a silver arrow. Do the Van Helsings also hunt werewolves? I don't know. Don't care enough to check. Either way, that's Southern Wolf, yeah? Right. Anything else that might help others get done with it rather swiftly? Fetch. Pardon me? Pardon me? Should they get into a dangerous situation, they'll just need to start playing fetch. That works! On any dog, trust me. Okay. Wild. Good to know. Good to know. Thanks, Lynn. It's not that hard. Either Carolyn, Care, or Lynn. I got you, Lynn. I like Lynn. Alright, Chief. You got a name, or is it just Innkeep? Aw. Just Innkeep for now. Playing hard to get, I see. Lynn, I ain't got to. Miss Caroline, I ain't got to for you, baby. Well, Innkeep, then before I venture on, you've got a drink for me?
Yeah.
Of course. What would you like? I'll take something powerful, something with a whole lot of strength. She's so cute. And don't you dare give me any of that watered down muck instead. Of course. I would never think of it. Let's see. Something for strong Southern Brawler. Synapses, storytellers and scholars. Physical and spiritual harm. I think this is protection. Oh, it's literally right here. Okay. Nope, I didn't write it on the board. Alright. Let's get to brawling. One, 2, 3 shots. Oh wait, I think I did too much. We'll see. And then we need a little charisma. A little charisma. And then a little protection. I think those are the things. They're probably not though. Southern Brawler coming right up. Oop. Sorry, babes. Southern Brawler coming right up. I think that was right. A drink with 0 water, as requested. Not bad. Just what I was craving. Thanks. Where will you head from here? Perhaps back west through the Ashen Grove. Got some business to take care of. What kind of business? Personal business? That was a nice way to say manjo business. Care to elaborate? No. But you won't stop asking until I do, will you? No. My cousin claims her crops are being stolen by undead snails. Obviously, I'm pretty sure she's hallucinating. But I did hear some folks complaining about an undead uptick in the west, so might as well humor her. And make sure she hasn't turned into an undead snail herself. Something like that. Yeah. It's odd, ain't it? Resurrecting the dead. It's certainly unconventional. Like, I can't judge nobody, but like, that's their life. That's one way to put it. I think there's not much use digging up the past. It's just going to open up wounds you stapled shut. Woo! Facts. Or eat your face. Also facts. The past haunts everyone willing to listen. Would you mind talking like a normal person? I ain't exactly up for philosophizing. You started this conversation. And I'm ending it. Okay. Alright. Well then. If you find any more rumors for me or need aid, don't shy away from coming back. I'm more of a lone wolf. Don't do groups, but sure. For more work, I'll be back. I'll be waiting. Bye, honey bun. Speaking of rumors, you know how to turn them into proper quests, right? Don't want them to go to waste. Alright, let's do the tutorial. I've got a few minutes. Let me see your setup. This is where I sort all the rumors I've collected. I also keep them written down in my journal so I don't forget. Smart. Think the best step would be to sort the matching snippets to your quest page. Just drag them over and make sure they're all for the same quest. Otherwise, they'll end up confusing the adventurers. Once you're done, select the quill of yours and it'll be written up. Got it? Got it! Thank you for the help, Lynn. Put it on my tab. That's not how that... Okay. Good night to you too. Alright then, let's assemble this quest. Okay. That's not it. Werewolf previously So that goes there. They usually amount of, they like fetch. And then this one. Done. I love this. I love this. I love this. A reticent Vukakin passed by the Wayfarer's Inn, reporting a werewolf making their way up to the Traegarian from Irova. They pose a potential threat to both helpless sheep and the villagers. Apparently, werewolves love playing fetch. Are you brave enough to take on this quest and save Traegarian from this werewolf mayhem? And keep. Yay! I love this. Shouldn't be as magical as it is. Act 1, The Wayfarer's Inn. 2, Prelude to Bravier, 58th of the Wake. Y'all, I think I like this game a little too much. Like, I really enjoy this. Oh, Fable! Fable! Okay. What do you have there, Fable? I found this on your notice board. It says a werewolf is terrorizing Traegarian. Is that true? It is indeed. Have you sent anyone after it yet? Maybe that hooded guy from yesterday? Not yet. What kind of hero are you? Looking for? One who knows their way around difficult terrain, woods even. Preferably one who is good with a bow. One who tells me they want the quest? Ah, I am good with a bow. Yes, Fable? And I know my way around any woods. I know, Fable. You can do it. You can do it. And maybe I want the quest? Just maybe? No, not just maybe. Since yesterday, all I've been able to think about is you telling me to follow my heart. And then I step into your tavern, and the quest practically jumps out at me, and I think, hey, there's a start for an adventure. It's near a forest. You know forest. You live in a forest. And werewolves are basically just normal wolves, but slightly scarier because they're also human. But you've talked to humans before. And you've got silver arrows for your birthday last year, and they're just collecting dust in your room. And I thought I could ask you if anyone had taken it yet. And then I didn't think that far ahead. I see. Or rather, I did. But then I thought, what if I take the quest? Then I have to go on the quest. That's a move, Fable. Fable, I'm not mad at you, baby, because that's a move. You make plans, and then you say, oh, snap, I gotta do the plans. I have to leave the house and do the plans. I understand. I'm not mad at you, Fable. I get it. And I have to fight the werewolf or talk to the werewolf, which is worse. Not the you want adventure, but you got social anxiety because what if the werewolf doesn't like me? And what if when I try to shoot it with a silver arrow, I miss and shoot a tree instead, and then the tree would be mad at me? But it really wouldn't matter because I'd be dead because of the werewolf. That took a quick turn. So maybe I should put the quest back. Fable? Yes? Do you want me to tell you to take the quest? Maybe. Maybe. I can't make this decision for you. Neither can I. Whenever I want to make a difficult decision, it's like I freeze in place. And suddenly, I'm unable to move until someone makes the decision for me. Oh, baby. I know. I get it. Like a slime. A frozen slime. A frozen slime that can't move. I've met slimes less anxious than you. You've met slimes? My tavern is open to anyone. Oh, right. What do slimes drink? Water. More slime. Bones. You sell bones? Only to slimes. Maybe you'll be able to add my bones to your menu soon. You'll just have to pick them up from the forest floor. I think I'd have a hard time convincing a werewolf to give up free bones. You're not helping. Why are you so anxious, Fable? You can never ask an anxious person that because the answer is, I don't know. In general, I think answering that would take up more time than we have to spare. See? At least we knew. About taking the quest, it seems to me that you want to take it, but you're trying to talk yourself out of it instead. Oh, well, I do want to go on that quest. Werewolves may not be the best muses, but it would make a good start for a song, right? A prelude to an epic, Fable the Protector of the Woods, the world, the worms. The worms? The worms? They seem like they need protecting. Facts. Would you still love me if I was a worm? But every time I think about embarking on a quest, and I start to think more deeply about what might happen, all my bones start to shake and I feel dizzy. Is there something making you feel that you might fail? Aside from the bloodthirsty wolf? We don't know what it's thirsty for. It might prefer orange juice. It might. Well, heroes have history, right? Great feats they can look back on to prove their bravery. Inspirational adventures that remind me of the light in the dark. I have the opposite of that. Great mistakes and epic regrets. Like the Mari Morgan accident, or my first encounter with the Amaranthine Hydra. Or the reason why nobody wants to spend time with me. Well, yeah, I don't know this. What is this? Yes, the Mari Morgan incident. Didn't you hear about that? Oh, thank God a word didn't get around. It was my very first adventure. The chance to finally escape from daily grind. What happened? An adventuring party was on their way, passing through the Ashen Grove. Due to the Sylvian spirits, it gets fairly foggy at night. And the fog bears great danger to anyone who isn't acquainted with the spirits who call it home. So they wanted guidance from a local ranger. A merchant up in Trigarian recommended me. I agreed to help, of course. My first adventure. Yay! I was so excited, but also very, very nervous. So of course, it had to go wrong. I think it was the nerves. Why were you so nervous? New people, seasoned adventurers, one stronger than the next, all in shining armor and armed to the teeth. I wanted to leave a good impression, but my bad luck got in the way. How did it go wrong? I felt their condescending glares on my back as I walked through the woods. Of course, I don't know whether they actually glared, but my fear got a hold of me and I led them astray. I must have blacked out. I never got lost in the woods before. But this time I did. I couldn't see well. There was blood rushing to my ears and I felt dizzy. So, for some stupid reason, I led them along a path no one should ever take. Past the riverbanks of the Shivermere, home to the Mari Morgan. You know the Mari Morgan, yes? The wrathful spirit that's known to drown men? Not sure if she really differentiates between genders, though. For some stupid reason, I led them right into her arms. I got scared in the end. They had to save me. They fought the creature and we finally found our way out when dawn broke. Oh no, and the fog ebbed away. I couldn't look at them for the rest of the journey. And I silently bid my farewells when we reached the other side of the Ashen Grove. I was too embarrassed to speak. I'm sure I'm still the laughingstock of every one of their gatherings. How am I ever supposed to set foot in the adventuring world again? To be fair, it could have been worse. It could have been worse. I could have led them right into the arms of the wyvern chimera that resides in Quag Mangrove. They say it has a taste for adventurers. But you didn't. But I didn't. Well, just a day after it arrived to guard the portal to the dream plane Avalon, I wanted to be polite and neighborly, so I brought it some homemade biscuits. I like biscuits. I burned them a little in the oven. But I thought since it has fire breath it wouldn't mind. So I approached the Amaranthine Hydra. And I have this whole speech prepared about how I'm looking forward to having it around and how its green scales match my hat. But it was so tall and intimidating I forgot all about what I wanted to say. So I just set down the biscuits and smiled awkwardly. It looked at my biscuits and then at me and it said, "By the rivers of the stars stands a man who reads the firmament's past. Some things are as sturdy as the gilded ice. Some things are as changing as the Leviathan sea. All chimeras hate mice. All hydras love tea." Oh, tea and biscuits. Oh, they liked the biscuits. I thought to myself, wow, the Amaranthine Hydra has given me a riddle. A quest. Maybe this shall be my first adventure. But I couldn't figure out the answer, so I left, and I tried to solve the riddle for 3 days. I was too ashamed to step foot in front of it again, lest it know that I was not worthy of its wisdom. But then I couldn't take it anymore, and I ran back, apologized, and begged for the answer. Turns out, that's just how it speaks. It wanted tea. Tea and biscuits, that makes sense. Did you get it some? Yes. Then you completed its request. 3 days late? If it had needed an antidote, it would have died. Wood halves are about as useful as an antidote when you have been poisoned. They change nothing. I suppose you have a point. The curse of ill luck follows me wherever I go, like an adventuring companion who secretly wants to kill you. No one wants to hang out with someone who naturally attracts bad things. You're too harsh on yourself, Fable. Am I? See, just last week, I wanted to gather fresh flowers. The daffodils are blooming and they make for a nice bouquet, you know. Or hair accessories. They always calm my anxiety when I have them around. But me being me, I confused them with their evil twin, the weeping amaryllis. It happens to all of us who like herbs and flowers and we be adventuring. It happens to the best of us. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Everything's fine. Now guess what I spent the whole day afterwards doing? Weeping? Like a baby, all day long. When I plucked them, they released their spores and I started crying. I suddenly felt all the sadness of the world rush over me. I've never been so heartbroken. I'm sorry. That sounds horrible, Fable. It was! Between the tears and the sobs, I managed to make a tincture out of hogweed. It eased the pain, but the tears wouldn't stop until dawn. It's so silly sometimes. There's nothing wrong with picking flowers. There is, if they're the wrong flowers. Imagine if I had offered them to the adventurers, or even worse, the Hydra. That would have been so embarrassing. I don't think gifting others flowers to make them a little happier is embarrassing. And it would have made perfect for a good story to laugh about together. I don't think they would have laughed about it with me. More at me. Maybe they would laugh with you if you chose not to run away. You seem to assign a cruel sense of humor to people that haven't actually shown you such a thing yet. Not everyone thinks about you the way you think about yourself. Oh, I hope y'all paying attention because this is very important. Fable's whole personality and character is something that I had to I had to realize is that I had the habit of putting thoughts on others that they didn't have, and how unfair that is to them, and how unfair it was to myself. But mostly them, because why would I just paint them as these horrible people? And honestly, they're probably the nicest person you'll ever meet. So I just take it to heart, y'all. That would be nice. It's easier said than done, but you know. Innkeeper? Yes. Do you like spending time with me? I do. Really? Of course. Seeing your face in my tavern brightens even the cloudiest of days. Please never stop coming around. I won't. You make me feel a lot less lonely. Thank you. That's because you're not alone. Not as long as my tavern and I are here. You better not go anywhere. Not planning on it. Anyhow, you seem to be very insecure. I think that's the biggest problem here. But how can I not be when everything I touch falls apart? You know that isn't true. You're right. I'm a great gardener. Everything grows around me. But I seem to just get smaller. Except zucchinis. I can't figure out how to grow those. What can I not grow? I can't grow strawberries. I can grow everything else. But strawberries, I can't. I can't grow strawberries. And it affects my mental health. So in a way, I'm like a zucchini. I'm insecure because I don't know what I'm capable of. You'll have to find that out then. Like, on a quest? For example, don't you think I'm a little underleveled? Do you think that will change by sitting around? I guess not. Someone has to help those people, right? What if I don't and then no one else comes around? What if I'm the only chance they've got? But what if I'm not? What if there's someone better? The best thing you can do is try to help them. So what if another adventurer swings by and they're able to make the situation better? Isn't that a good thing? 4 hands are better than 2, and who knows, you might even end up forming a party. Oh. And besides, if it's the perfect hero they want, they'll be waiting forever. I didn't think about it like that. You never do. It's fine. Maybe I shouldn't decide to give up before I even try. Yes, Fable. After all, I'm a very fast runner, so if I screw up, I can just run away real quick. Yes. That's the spirit. Okay. I, Fable, a great gardener and, future hero, charmer of nymphs, am going to embark on this quest and save the villagers. And I shall return victorious. Did I do it right? Yes. Good job. I leave the quest in your capable hands, brave adventurer. Would you like a drink to aid you on your journey? Yes. Do you have something that can make me more nimble and quiet so that the werewolf won't see me coming? Something with a lot of dexterity. If I want to fight it, I'm going to need that surprise round advantage. Or maybe something that can help with diplomacy? Perhaps it's just a hungry lost lichen after all, and it only needed a pep talk or a hug. Maybe we can even be friends. But I would need something with a lot of charisma for that. I'll leave the choices up to you. Just make sure that you don't pick a random recipe. Please keep it to one of the abilities I asked for. Remember, your choice can influence my fate. I could change the entire outcome of the quest. But of course, I'm sure you're already aware of that. Sorry for the backseat mixing. I don't like the freedom of this. I don't like the freedom you're giving me. Frosted Lagoon protects you from any physical or spiritual harm and cools you down to earth in the hottest summers. UV protection. Swift is dexterity, agility, marketable accuracy, and a tasty drink. Spoken Heart, sweet and sparkling in taste. The Spoken Heart will bring your deepest feelings bubbling to the surface. Your newfound sincerity, confidence, and many heartfelt words will work wonders in boosting your persuasive abilities. A charismatic boost, great for bards and emotionally repressed individuals. Southern Brawler is perfect for a combination of offense and defense. Dominated by the picante aroma of Ignis, the drink serves hot or ice, cold depending on what kind of fight you're looking for. Sparkling Nebula. This sparkling nebula fizzes on your tongue and rewires your synapses, inspiring greater stories and greater adventures, storytellers and scholars to broaden their horizons. So they wanted either charisma or dexterity. I feel like Fable already has the dexterity, so I think maybe a little more charisma might give them a little more sincerity, confidence. Yeah, we're gonna do charisma. We're gonna do charisma because I want them to start speaking from the heart because I believe in them and they can do it. Let's do this. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Order up. This should do it. Thank you. I feel much better. Braver, but farming. No, wait, that sounds like I'm tending to a farm. There are a lot of farms in Trigarian. I'm gonna protect them all. Yay! Or talk to them until they feel better. I'll make sure I could use that too. I just hope I don't have to fight anyone. No, I'll be okay. Because of your help, I'll be able to talk myself out of any situation, and you already have your good skills. Thank you again. I think this drink gave me the courage I needed to get started. You've got this, Fable. I'll try. Have some faith in yourself. Okay, I got this. Yes! Much better. Oh, I almost forgot. I was thinking about how much your words helped me yesterday. And how I'd have to thank you properly if I ever ended up taking a quest, so... I brought you some phoenix chilies from my garden. They seemed like something you might enjoy. Aww! They possess natural magical properties. If you plant them right in the soil, they can grow to be fire resistant. And consumption can pass on to mortals like us. Exactly. I thought they might grow well with your drinks. They will. Thank you, Fable. That's very a thoughtful gift. Since I'm waiting for another shipment of infusions in the next few days, I'll take a look at them all together later. Of course. I'm glad you like them. Maybe I'll order a drink with some next time. But first, I have to complete my quest. Yes, you do. I'll see you post-victory. Yes, Fable. Yay! Good job. I hope Fable will be alright. I wonder what path their fate took. Maybe a zesty one. I hope I was able to help. That was the end of the demo! So that was the demo for Tavern Talk. I have never been so excited for a demo for a game to come out. Like, I really, really like this game. I think, first of all, the fact that it's a visual novel, but like there's also like some gameplay involved makes me really happy. Like making the drinks and then also doing the tavern request. I'm excited. I'm excited to meet the different characters. I need to know if Fable did good. I need to know if I made them the right drink. I need to know. Figuring out how to do everything was actually pretty straightforward, and y'all know your girl be struggling. So if it was okay for me, it'll probably be okay for you. As always, I'm going to be putting the game link in the description. It was free, I think it was free. I highly encourage you to play it. It was a lot of fun. It's very relaxed. It's really cozy. This is I had to get my blanket. I had to get my pillow. Like, I got cozy. So I would very much encourage you to always support the creators and to play the games if you have the time, capacity, whatever, you know. But if it it gets all the claps. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I love having you here. I love seeing your face. I love being oh so sleepy and oh so cozy. And remember that day by day, moment by moment, we are blossoming like a flower of lavender, calm, collected, and fragrant. And I will see you in the next one. Bye. God, I am obsessed with this game. This is cute.